Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It do be almost time. Let's just get the word out. Oh boy, we got ourselves a good one today, folks. About 10, 15 minutes away from kickoff, approximately. Oh, we got to fix that. Oh, hold on. We can't be having that. There we go. There we go, boys. We can't be having that tipped over. Man, I'm surprisingly not as nervous as I thought I'd be. Not gonna lie. Time to crack open a cold one with the boys. We got our wide right natty light koozie here, repping the boys. Man, 20 minutes away ish, 15. I think the start time is actually 3, but that means they'll actually kick at like 3:15, 3:20. Oh boy. Waiting for game time to come along. I think it'll be a good game. I think I would not be surprised if Iowa State got off to another of their textbook slow starts. If I would not be surprised even if Oregon led up to halftime. And I tweeted about this earlier today, but I think John Haycock will he'll straighten them up for the second half for sure. I think the second half Iowa State's going to roll in this game. If I had to guess, I do think Oregon poses an interesting test. They feel like a poor man's Oklahoma. They're a very, very tricky offense, a very, very sneaky offense. I don't know much about their defense. I know that prior to the Pac-12 championship game, they had only forced 4 turnovers. And then they got like 3 in the Pac-12 championship game. So that's a defense that's hot, looking for the ball. But I feel like, Brock Purdy's just gotta play his game. He's going to force one or two, probably more. We'll just have to see. I guess we could tune into the end of one of the other games here. We got some of the earlier games are close to being done, if not already done. Oh, I got to make sure I'm in the right ESPN account, because that would be embarrassing. Oh, God, we're so close to kickoff. I'm so nervous. Oh, God. Oh, Indiana and Ole Miss are tied. Watch. I would like to watch ESPN. Thank you. All right. Let's tune in here to Ole Miss, Indiana. I think NC State actually ended up losing to Kentucky just now. Because I know they were trailing in that game for actually a majority of the game, if not the entire game. Kentucky ended up winning the game. They beat number 23 NC State. So let's tune in here. Last 2 minutes of Indiana Ole Miss. Indiana with the ball at the 44-yard line of Ole Miss. 2.5 minutes to go. Little RPO inside the 40. Indiana driving, trailing by 6. It is 26-20, Mississippi leading. Indiana with the ball in plus territory. Another run up the middle, picks up close to 4. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 35. 2 minutes and counting for Indiana, trailing by 6. I think it'd be funny if Ole Miss won, but I picked Indiana. So, of course, Indiana lost. What's his name? The quarterback. Penix. Lost Penix Jr. I haven't watched a lot of Indiana games, so I don't know a lot of their players. But by that, I mean I don't know any of their players. But, we're not here to focus on this one. We're just catching the end of this bowl game before we get into the Fiesta Bowl. RPO, near sideline, not going anywhere. Not a lot of room on the near sideline. They ran a quick little screen to, I didn't even catch his name, Fillier, number 1. There is an Ole Miss player down. 2nd and 12, Indiana with the ball, trailing by 6 in plus territory. Again, if you are just tuning in, we're catching the end of the Indiana Ole Miss game here before Iowa State takes on Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl. $35-yard line here for Indiana. 2nd and 12, needing a touchdown and an extra point to pull off the comeback against Ole Miss. Quarterback in the gun, drops back, rolling to his right, near sideline, under pressure. Can't get rid of it, and he's sacked back behind the 40-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and a mile here, coming for Indiana. Trailing 6, a minute to go. Minute 10, to be exact. Indiana, I believe he got out of bounds. Minute 10 to go, and Indiana in desperation mode. He did step out of bounds right before going down. Clock stopped, a minute and 10 to go. 3rd and 18 from the Ole Miss 41. Indiana needs a touchdown and the extra point. 3rd and 18 from the 41. Quarterback in the gun, 2 receivers each side, a back to his left. Straight drop, under pressure, steps up, throws it deep, far side. And it's broken up at the 7-yard line by number 4 of Ole Miss. Indiana now 4th and 18, season on the line here in the Outback Bowl. Or 4 and 5, Ole Miss is going to come away a bowl game winner. Indiana's 3 for 3 on 4th downs, but they've got 4th and 18 upcoming. 4th and 18, Indiana from the Ole Miss 41. Minute and 2 seconds to go. Season on the line. Under pressure, hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Tom Allen wanted a timeout, and the refs didn't give it to him. And Indiana, the season for Indiana comes down to a 4th and 18, and Ole Miss gets home, forcing the incomplete pass, and the Hoosiers are not going to win a bowl game this year. Tom Allen was sprinting down the near sideline, the Indiana sideline, screaming for a timeout, did not get it. One timeout to go for Indiana. They're not even going to burn it here on 1st down, and that'll do it for the Outback Bowl. Ole Miss, 4 and 5 out of the SEC, is going to win it 26-20 over Big Ten East 2nd place finisher Indiana, ranked number 11 coming into the game. And that is why Indiana wasn't ahead of Iowa State. One final kneel down with 11 seconds left, and that'll do it. Matt Corral, the quarterback of Ole Miss, 30 of 44, 342 and 2. Sophomore Matt Corral comes away with a win for Ole Miss, and the Hoosiers fall 26-20 in the Outback Bowl. Couple of upsets, and also a couple of shitty games here in the early window of January 2nd. Hopefully, that is not a sign of things to come. That's an unfortunate loss for Indiana, trying to get the time out there. But yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You hate to see it. A lot of Iowa State fans are pretty happy about Indiana losing. But yeah, still haven't beat a team with a winning record, eh? We are now into the 3:00 window. Iowa State, Oregon should be kicking off here relatively soon. Iowa State, of course, had a basketball game today against number 2 Baylor. Played tough, but in the end was not good enough. Baylor put together a couple second half runs and ended up winning by 11. Iowa State scored a layup in the final 10 seconds to cover. So, there's that. Oh, yeah. To see one of the new additions back here. Got it for Christmas. Kyler Murray. There's also another one right next to it, but we're not gonna show that one off yet. There is a cyclone weather alert in Phoenix, Arizona. Indiana's streak without a bowl win is extended to 30 straight years. Oh my, that's bad. I'm an Iowa State fan, but that's bad. That is bad. 30 years without a bowl win. Wow. The tweet that the Fiesta Bowl put out on December 28th, who you'll be cheering for, Iowa State with 57.7% of the vote, 13,644 votes in that poll. Myself and a whole bunch of others going with Iowa State, 42.3% for the Ducks. If Iowa State wins today against Oregon, it would ensure that the Big 12 is the only undefeated conference in bowl season, at least of the Power Fives. The only other team currently winless currently undefeated is the MAC at 2-0. They got, I want to say, they got Buffalo and Ball State. Yeah, Buffalo, Ball State. Ball State, of course, with that shellacking over San Jose State. Rest in peace. Come on, give me. There it is. There's the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl link on ESPN. Of course, today is a day that I'm sad I'm not a football player for Iowa State. All of them getting PlayStation 5s, courtesy of making the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Ooh, there's a sky cam. If I knew Oregon's players a little bit better, I would do that. But I want to have the commentator remind me who some of the Oregon players are. The event has not yet started. Bro, ESPN, please. Arizonian Brock Purdy is Iowa State's captain today. Cyclones will get the ball first. Oregon wins the toss and defers. ESPN, let me watch the freaking bowl game, please. This has been a problem all year for you. Not as bad as Fox Sports. Fox Sports was just horrific this year, but come on, let me watch. Come on, ESPN, let me watch. Oh, for those of you first time tuning in, normally what I do is I have the game up on this monitor and then I have the stream or Twitter up on this monitor. So if I'm checking Twitter at the time and you post something in the comments, I won't see it right away, but I will get to it eventually when I come off of Twitter. Hey, there we go. Oh, man, that's great. Come into the game and see Mike Rose and Matt Campbell. Love it. Love to see it. Is that Golick Jr. on the analysis? Love to see it. So apparently this is a fun fact. I didn't know this until the bowl game got announced. The Oregon quarterback's last name is Shough, but it's pronounced Shuck. Like you shuck corn. It's pronounced Shuck. I thought it was show because it's Shoughh, but it's pronounced Shuck. Did not know that until the bowl game was announced. I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of Pac-12. Oregon is probably one of the Pac-12 teams I watch the most. Back in the day, watching Mariota, watching what was the running back's name? DeAnthony Thomas. God, those were the days. But yeah, Oregon rolling with the yellow, white, yellow look. Yellow, white, yellow for their jersey outfits or for their jersey combination. Iowa State, of course, rolling with their all blacks. Nwangu and Jirel Brock deep to receive. Let's get it. Kickoff is away. A knuckleball does get to the end zone. And the opening kick goes to the end zone for a touchback. And we are underway. Avon Thibodeau, a player to watch here for Oregon, the defensive end, All-American defensive end. Definitely a guy to watch for Oregon. 1st and 10, Iowa State from their own 25-yard line. They get the ball to start the game. Brock Purdy starts us off in the pistol. One receiver each side. Now Landon Akers in motion. Play fake to Breece Hall. Dumps it to Landon Akers far side across the 30, 35, 40. Lowers the shoulder. Picks up 16 on the first play. And the Cyclones are rolling already. Landon Akers lowers the shoulder. Picks up 16 on the play action dump off by Brock Purdy. Got a sound bug here on ESPN. I'm not sure if that's my headphones or what that is. Speed option, pitch to Breece Hall, running far sideline again. Cyclones moving right to left here to start the game. Picks up about 6 far sideline. It'll be 2nd down. Oh, they got Breece Hall all the way down to the midfield. That's a 9-yard gain on 1st down. Play fake, quick throw to Dylan Sainer, wrapped up in the backfield, and Iowa State will have their first 3rd down. That was Noah Sewell. So 3rd and 3 We got like freaking 8-bit audio going on here. This is obnoxious. Might have to actually go to that Skycam. 3rd and 3 from the 48-yard line. Iowa State with the ball first. Brock Purdy takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's got his man. That's Sean Shaw on the curl route across midfield into Oregon territory. And Iowa State keeps the chains moving. Man, I really wish you guys could hear this audio. This is terrible. Charlie Kohler coming to the sideline. First and 10 from the Oregon 46-yard line. Cyclones got the ball first. They have picked up substantial yardage. The give is to Nwangu. Plows forward, picks up about 3. Down to the 43. Then maybe the 42, pick up a 4. Second down here coming for Iowa State. This audio is terrible. Second down, about 6 or 7. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers to the right, fake to Nwangu. Purdy steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off and run. He's got the first down inside the 35, slides down at the 33. Brock Purdy with a 10-yard carry on first down. This audio is so bad. Brock Purdy in the gun. Give to Breece Hall running right to the far sideline. Gets a good block by Sainer on the edge. Gets inside the 30, close to the 27. Another decent gain. Second and 5 here for Iowa State, again on their opening drive of the game. Inside the Oregon 30 to the 28-yard line. Purdy in the gun, 1 receiver left. 3 tight ends in the game. Fake to Breece Hall. Purdy rolls out left, dumps it off Dylan Sainer, and it's dropped. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Little bit of a low throw there, but definitely one Dylan Sainer should be catching. Took his eyes off the ball and was looking upfield before he secured it. 3rd and 5 coming for the Cyclones. Brock Purdy in the gun, Breece Hall to his left. 3rd and 5 from the Oregon 28-yard line, 3 receivers left. Brock Purdy takes a snap. Quick throw, Xavier Hutchinson on the screen. Breaks a tackle inside the 25. First down inside the 20 and spun down at the 18-yard line. Xavier Hutchinson, his first grab of the game, goes for a first down. Second, 3rd down conversion for Iowa State. Snap give to Breece Hall running left. He cuts inside the 10 and an ankle tackle saves a touchdown at the 8-yard line. Ankle tackle at the 8 saves a touchdown for Oregon. Down to 10.5 minutes to go here in the first. Iowa State, a very good drive. Breece Hall, a nice cutback lane and a touchdown saving tackle at the 10-yard line. Breece Hall falls forward to the 8. Second and 1. Breece Hall gets down to the 9-yard line. So 2nd and 1. Purdy in the gun. Dylan Sainer in motion. Give is to Breece Hall. Stutter step. Tackled from behind. Right at the marker. I think he's going to be about a football length short. It'll be 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches inside the 10-yard line for Iowa State here. We'll get to. I'd expect a read option here. This feels like a good time to call a read option. Nice little zone read here for Brock. That or you just give it to Breece Hall because he's going to pick up half a yard. Third and inches from just outside the 8-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his left. They do give it to Breece Hall. And he pounds forward down close to the 6. That'll be first and goal, Iowa State. Their third down conversion of the drive. You fools, you've given Indiana an SEC loss. They now move up to number 3. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers left, Breece Hall to his left, and 1 receiver right. That's Joe Skates. Give to Breece Hall, cuts back and stumbles at the 5, picks up 1. It almost sounds like they've got like an on-field mic that's not like secured or something. Like there's like a feedback loop or something. I don't know a lot of tech stuff, but maybe like a frayed wire or something. Something just doesn't. It sounds like there's a connection that's bad with like an on-field mic or something. Seems like they've maybe cleaned it up a little bit. Second and goal from the 5. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, Breece Hall to his right. Takes a snap, play fake, rolls far sideline. He goes Kohler close to the goal line. Tried to extend the ball out. It'll be third and goal at about the 1. That's a great tackle on the goal line. Kohler about a half yard short. So it'll be third and goal from inside the 1. A killer drive here from Iowa State. Down to 7:30 on the clock already. Third and goal inside the 1 for the Cyclones. Brock Purdy in the gun. Everybody on the line of scrimmage. Give to Breece Hall up the middle. Walks in. Touchdown. Breece Hall gets the Cyclones on the board first. And 6-0 Cyclones. Here in the Fiesta Bowl, a punishing opening drive. Connor Ass on to attempt the extra point. Snap good. Clark with the hold down. Extra point is up and good by a Sally. 7-0 Iowa State early in the Fiesta Bowl. And I say early. That drive takes up half of the first quarter, and Iowa State punishing early 7-0. Oregon will get the ball after the break. If you didn't pound Iowa State -4, why do you hate money? Yeah, nothing too fancy on that drive. An excellent start. I talked about it a little bit on Twitter. One of my keys to the game for Iowa State was to dominate early. I thought if Oregon got the ball first, I thought it could have been a shaky start, or if Iowa State goes 3 and out there on their first drive, they could be in for a shaky first half. Um, but I talked about it a little bit on Twitter. You know, if we just get get Brock Purdy in a rhythm, a healthy dose of Breece Hall. If they could dominate the line of scrimmage and they could, keep a balanced attack, healthy dose of Breece, get Brock's confidence up, Oregon could be in for a long game. And that was exactly what Iowa State did on the opening drive. They go 75 yards in 7.5 minutes, and it's 7-0 Cyclones. Iowa State will kick it off here. Oregon's opening kickoff was nothing to brag about, but hey, at least it was a touchback. And here comes the Iowa State kicking unit. And there's the boot, a shallow kick for Iowa State, fielded at the 27. Hey, you know what? That was our best kickoff of the season, to be honest. A fair catch called for at the 27. I'd take that every time. Pro Football Focus, Mike Renner tweeting out, man, I'd love to see Brock Purdy grad transfer somewhere with actual dynamic receiving weapons. This is why we don't like Pro Football Focus. This is why we are not fans of Pro Football Focus here on the DB Sports YT. Big W today. Let's go, Talon. Let's get that big dub. Obviously, a pretty good start. I'll take a 7-0 lead, 7.5 minutes into the game. Take that every day. Dun, dun. Oh man, that's awesome! I love that they've got like the PlayStation characters as cardboard cutouts as the fans today, since they didn't allow fans. God, I 100% would have gone to this game. I've got family down in Phoenix, or Mesa, Arizona area. Definitely would have gone. 100% would have gone. 100% would have gone. First and 10 here for Oregon as they start off their opening drive from the 27-yard line. Shuck in the pistol. He'll run it on the first drive, and a big tackle. Orion Vance loses a yard on the play. Orion Vance, the first one there, into the backfield. Shuck in the pistol once again. Looking quick near sideline, low, right at the first down marker. Looks like he has enough for the first down, assuming he caught it. It was a low throw. It looked like Pittman got the hands underneath, but we'll see. Micah Pittman on the reception out to the 37. 1st and 10, Oregon. Shuck in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Quarterback draw here for Shuck. Keeps it out across the 40. Datrone Young and Mike Rose on the stop. It'll be 2nd down for Oregon there. Friend of mine just texted me and asked how long before someone gets called for targeting. And I said first quarter for sure. Shuck in the gun. Cyclones rush 3. They set up a screen. Travis Dye across midfield inside the 45 down to the 40-yard line of Iowa State, and Oregon in business. I expected this. I expected Oregon to do this early. So, like I said, John Haycock will have his boys ready come halftime. But up until then, just gotta bend, don't break. Travis Dye on that reception on the screen. Oregon now to the 40. Play fake to Dye. Quick throw far sideline. Caught by Pittman. Stiff arm on Datrone Young, but Young stays with it, makes the tackle, but not before another first down pickup of 11. Why Datrone Young continues to see the field over Tavon Kyle, I will not know. Tavon Kyle, to me, just better than him at everything, but, I guess that's why Matt Campbell's the coach and I'm making play-by-plays from my apartment. 1st and 10, Oregon from the Iowa State 29-yard line. Oregon driving early, a run up the middle for Dye inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10, and finally dragged down. Anthony Johnson got him at the 6. 1st and goal, Oregon. Troy Dye, an excellent carry. An excellent block by the fullback on Orion Vance. Vance got lit up on that play. .425 to go here in the first. This is the 3rd string quarterback, and he'll take off and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's Brown. That's the backup quarterback. That's Anthony Brown. I got nothing. I don't know who that is. But it's 7-6, Oregon with a quick answer. Extra point up and good, and it's 7-7, 4:14 to go in the first quarter. And Oregon's offense, I warned everybody on Twitter that this was a sneaky Oregon offense. When you only have a 3-man front, that'll open up the running lanes. But yeah, if that's a sign of things to come, this could be a big game. I warned people about this. I just want to throw that out there. I thought this would be a quick start for Oregon and a slow start for Iowa State. I honestly thought it'd be 7-0, which it would have been. I would think if Oregon got the ball first. It probably would be 7-0 Oregon right now if they got the ball first. But yeah, I said on Twitter earlier, I'm trying to find it. I said one of my keys to the game was don't be fooled. Oregon is a sneaky offense with a lot of tricks. Defense needs to be on their toes tonight. Don't give up the big play. I also said Oregon might score first, take an early lead, but my eyes are all on Haycock in the second half. He's been a magic man for this team in years past. Can he do it again? What I mean by this, he contained Oklahoma in the second half in the Big 12 championship. He also did it last year against Oklahoma in the second half. And he contained a Will Grier team, that West Virginia team a few years ago. He's done a really good job making halftime adjustments, so we will have to see what the professor has drawn up. Hey, we're back. No, I will not tell Siri what are upcoming bowl games because that's not how I do. Tonight we got another excellent bowl game. Sam Howell against Kellen Mond, North Carolina, and Texas A&M. That'll be a good game. Oregon up to kick it away. Another kickoff. This one fielded at the 4 by Nwangu. Out across the 15. He's hit there. Cuts across the 20, 25 to the outside. And gets close to the 30. They'll mark him at the 31-yard line, it looks like. Good return there from Kene Nwangu. If there's been a bright spot on special teams, it's been Kene Nwangu and only Kene Nwangu. I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach. Cheese. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but I woke up feeling the cheesiest today. So, cheese. Ooh, Dr. Pepper. Dude, I would live in Fanville. I would 100% live in Fanville. Yo, it's an Apple commercial. iPhone 12, it's just like the iPhone 11, except $200 more. Gotta love 28 commercials between. So the thing that I've always hated about football is, well, obviously the commercials, but touchdown, extra point, commercial, kickoff, commercial, drive. Why do you need commercials sandwiching a kickoff? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Yo, that's my boy Brock right there. Perry won 63-65. What a game. Brock Purdy and Tyler Shuck, high school opponents in Arizona. Both players returning to their home state for the Fiesta Bowl today. 7-7 here with 4:07 to go in the first. Brock Purdy and the Cyclones with the ball following the Oregon answer. Purdy in the gun, Breece Hall to his right. The give is to Breece Hall up the middle. Fighting forward, picks up about 3. Healthy dose of Breece Hall today should be big for the Cyclones, as well as just getting Brock in a rhythm. I really like that first drive. It was a little bit of dink and dunk, nothing, no deep hitters, no big shots down the field. But, get him in a rhythm, get him comfortable with the feel of this big stage here. 2nd and 7 now for the Cyclones. Brock Purdy in the gun, Breece Hall to his right. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Give is to Breece Hall, hesitates up the middle, gets across the 35. It'll be 3rd and about 4. Third and 4 coming up here for Iowa State. Texas football has tweeted out, "Welcome to Texas at Coach Sark." Steve Sarkisian, hired by Texas after the firing of Tom Herman today. 3rd and 4 for the Cyclones at their own 37-yard line. And that's going to be a false start on the left guard, Derek Schweiger. So now 3rd and 9 for Iowa State following the false start. Drive-killing false start. Drink. 3rd and 9 now for Iowa State from their own 32. Purdy in the gun, takes a snap. Looks over the middle. He's got his man Kohler, and that'll be a first down. Out across the 41 to the 42. Nice throw by Purdy and a good catch by Kohler in traffic. Very good route here by Kohler. Knows where the sticks are. Beautiful throw by Brock Purdy. Good job by Kohler. Using the hands to catch the ball. Too many guys let the ball get to the chest. You got to get those big hands out there with those sticky gloves. Breece Hall in the gun. Give us to Nwangu. No running room. And that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. No room for Nwangu. Oregon came up with the football there, but I think Nwangu's forward progress was stopped. I believe they blew the play dead there. Forward progress not reviewable, obviously. That ball is out, but whistle was blown. Forward progress stopped there. No review for forward progress. 2nd and 11 from their own 41-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun, takes a snap, looks up the seam, and it's caught by Kohler. What a catch by Charlie Kohler. Whew, I thought it was a diving pick I thought it was a diving pick, but Charlie Kohler goes down and snags it off the ground at the Oregon 45. Cyclones run hurry up. Brees Hall stumbles as he makes a move. No gain on the play, really. What a catch by Charlie Kohler. What a catch by Charlie Kohler there. 2nd and 10 after the stumble by Brees Hall. Brock Purdy in the pistol, 2 receivers left, 1 right. They fake it to Brees Hall. He'll dump it to Sainer down the near sideline, cut down at the 35. He's right at the first down marker. Another nice play made by Sainer. Yeah, come play running back for Iowa State here as we're going to get to the end of the first quarter. Iowa State, with 5 seconds left here, will not snap it again. Put the game on that TV back there, views will go way up, and keep the volume turned off, and still you do your play-by-play. I would do that. I would actually really like to do that, but unfortunately, I don't get cable at the minute, and it's not a smart TV, and I don't have a Chromecast. Otherwise, I would definitely do it. But yeah, unfortunately, I do not get cable television or anything at our apartment. I don't know why. One of the next door neighbors was going to call him about it a while ago. I don't know if anything's actually been done with it. But yeah, don't worry about it, JB. I've definitely thought about it, and we've had people in the chat recommend it before. So, but yeah, don't worry. If I could do that, I definitely would. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I have definitely looked into buying a smart TV and such. But yeah. Coming to the end of the first quarter here, it's 7-7 in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Iowa State and Oregon both moving the ball very effectively. Oregon picking up big chunk plays on screens and really nice runs by both the quarterbacks and the running backs. And Iowa State just slow, methodical, 1 play at a time drives. 5 for 5 on 3rd down already here in this game. They'll have a 2nd and 10 here as we start the second quarter. I kind of predicted the Oregon fast start. I did not expect Iowa State's offense to start out this quickly as well, or at least this efficient, I should say. Usually Iowa State pretty slow out of the gate, as seen by them going down 17-0 in the Big 12 championship. Just like 2 weeks ago. So I did not expect this start from the Cyclone offense, but they came ready to play. Defense has to make the play. Yo, you can't play an ice cream commercial. That's just taunting me. You can't do that. Oh, breaking news. Bro, ESPN, I beat you to it. Who do you think will win? I think Iowa State will win this football game. I genuinely believe that. I am an Iowa State fan, in case you couldn't tell. But I do genuinely believe that Iowa State will win this football game. I do not think the Pac-12 is all that good this year. I do think Oregon has a slight advantage in that they've played fewer games. But I also think that could be a disadvantage for them. I think it balances out all right. I think I said 38-23-ish Iowa State. I think the Cyclone defense will tighten it up in the second half. I think the Cyclones roll in the second half. This game will be really close at halftime, but I think Iowa State pulls away in the second half. I think Oregon got hurt by Sewell opting out. I think that was a big loss for them, obviously. Probably the best O-lineman prospect in a while. As we are underway here in the second, 1st and 10, Iowa State from the Oregon 35-yard line, now moving left to right on the screens. Brock Purdy runs the read option, keeps it, and a big tackle made at the 31-yard line. Pickett. If Brock Purdy was able to bounce that to his left, he had a lot of room to run there. That's a good tackle there from Pickett. 2nd and 6 here for the Iowa State offense. Excellent read by Brock Purdy on that play. And had a nice cutback lane. Pickett, like I said, a very nice tackle there to slow Purdy down. Purdy in the gun, one receiver left. That's Joe Skates. Give is to Breece Hall running left, hesitates, fights forward, picks up 5. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 26 coming up for Iowa State. Third and 1 coming up for the Cyclones. Oregon's defense forcing a lot of third downs, but for the most part, they've been 3rd and short. And Iowa State, like I mentioned earlier, 5 for 5 on third downs so far. Most of those 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 conversions. Brock Purdy in the gun, one receiver left. Give is to Breece Hall, hesitates, and he's right at the marker. I think he's a few inches short, I think, here, but I would pound this with if I was Iowa State. I'd just get up there and snap it. They do mark him short. It'll be 4th and about a half yard here. I would expect Iowa State to go for this. And the offense is out on the field. Stack receiver to the right now. Charlie Kohler in motion. Give it to Breece Hall. Gets a good block from Charlie Kohler, and he's down inside the 20 to the 19. A first down, Iowa State. Picks up 7 on 4th and 1. And Iowa State, a big conversion, a nice cut block there. It was Dylan Sainer actually on the edge, not Charlie Kohler. 1st and 10, Iowa State in the red zone again. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Iowa State been, like I said, very efficient, just, churning yards, churning plays. And Oregon with that sort of punchy in the mouth, big play, quick hitter offense. And we've got ourselves a 7-7 game. 1st and 10 from the 19, Purdy in the gun. Fake it to Nwangu. Purdy keeps it spun down at the 15-yard line, picks up 4. Another read option there. Kene Nwangu was the back. Breece Hall checking back into the game. 2nd and 6 upcoming from the 15-yard line. 12:04 to go. Iowa State currently on another 7+ minute drive here. 12-play, 54-yard drive. I formation here from Iowa State. Purdy under center. They give it to Breece Hall, running left. Picks up a yard, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd and about 4.5 here for Iowa State. It'll be their 7th third down of the game already. So 3rd down coming for Iowa State. From the 14-yard line, 3rd and 5. Brock Purdy in the gun. Takes a snap, looking near sideline. He's going to throw end zone. He's got a man wide open, Charlie Kohler, for a touchdown. Charlie Kohler, you cannot leave that man that wide open, and it's 13-7 Cyclones. Charlie Kohler from Brock Purdy, and the Cyclones offense strikes again. How do you leave Charlie Kohler that open? Connor Asali on for the extra point. 10:58 to go here in the half, and Asali's extra point is up and good. It's 14-7. Iowa State on top. Iowa State has run 29 plays so far, a 15-play drive and a 14-play drive. Charlie Kohler wide open in the end zone. And we've got ourselves a 14-7 Cyclone lead in the second quarter. It looked like Tariq Milton came in motion and was doing one of those like quick, like, you know, where you come in motion across the line and then you turn up field and you just keep going to the sideline. It looked like Tariq Milton was doing that, and I'm wondering if the safety on Kohler's side sprinted down to try to take away that quick out route, and Kohler just ran the post up and behind him to the end zone. It'd be interesting to see there. But yeah, Charlie Kohler wide open in the end zone. You do that, and you're going to give up touchdowns. Let's take a look here at the replay on Twitter. Or at least I'm going to take a quick peek at this play here on Twitter. Oh, you know what? I think that's exactly what happened. I think that's about exactly what happened. You can see the safety on the near sideline. Or I guess he's really playing in the middle of the field, but he sees Tariq Milton in motion and he comes crashing up. The slot corner points out to where Tariq Milton is running, like he's going to cover Tariq Milton. But the safety just either doesn't hear him or didn't pay attention to it. And then he slid down. Sean Shaw was running a slant inside. The safety came off of Kohler underneath, expecting safety to take Kohler away up top. Excellent play design on top of a busted coverage. Excellent play call, and poor defense will give you a touchdown. Hey, we're back from commercial. That one wasn't 8 minutes like the last one. Yo, we got our first swag surfing hearing. Side me, pain. I'm in, I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. And here comes the kickoff for Iowa State. They actually kicked this one deep, fielded at the 11. Out across the 20 and to about the 24-yard line. Good kick coverage for about the first time this season by Iowa State. Wow, Oregon lost all of their offensive line. At the end of the 2019 season, their offensive line had 223 career starts, which was the most in the FBS. Entering 2020, they had one career start, which was the least in the FBS. That could be something to look out for. Oh, a reverse here from Oregon, looking to pass maybe. And that was going nowhere because Lawrence White was not fooled at all. Lawrence White not fooled at all by the reverse, and it looked like he was setting up to pass. Great play there from Lawrence White. It's 2nd and 20. Second and 20 here for Oregon. 10:20 to go. Shuck give is to the back, running right. Ball's on the ground, and it's recovered by Orion Vance at the 15. Iowa State recovers the fumble, and the Cyclones get the takeaway. Travis Dye coughs it up, and Orion Vance was there. I think that was Datrone Young that came in and got there. It looked like it was Bailey or it's Isheem Young. Isheem Young. Of course, Isheem Young ejected in the Big 12 championship game 2 plays in, and that is why you should not have ejected Isheem Young, because poor Oregon is going to feel the wrath of number 1 on defense. Isheem fucking Young. Funny what happens when you have one of your best players on the field. I don't know, man. Iowa State takes over at the 15. Brock Purdy in the gun. Or in the pistol, excuse me. Play fake to Breece Hall. Purdy rolling to his right. He's looking end zone again. He's got his man, and it's broken up. Joe Skates had it, and Mikhail Wright, a big hit in the end zone, broke it up. Mikhail Wright, I mean, that's a Purdy throw there from Brock, and a great attempt there from Isheem Young, but a beautiful hit. Mikhail Wright, number 2. Excellent play. Excellent play from Mikhail Wright. Trying to get Joe Skates involved early. You love to see it. 2nd and 10 now from the 15. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his left. Give is to Breece Hall. Up the middle. Not a whole lot doing. Picks up about 3. So 3rd and 7 coming up for Iowa State here. Third and 7 from the 12. Brock Purdy over the middle to Breece Hall inside the 10. Tries to hurdle a man. It'll be 4th and about half a yard from the 5. I think you go for it. Do it. Go for it. Tried to one up Najee Harris. So 4th and 1 here from about the 6. Give his to Breece Hall up the middle. It'll be a 1st and goal. Iowa State at about the 3. First and goal, Iowa State from the 3. Iowa State's offense putting on a clinic so far to start this game. Put in the red zone by Isheem Young's hit on Troy Dye to set up the fumble. Iowa State looking to make it a 2-score game. Brock Purdy will keep it this time, and not much doing. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. No gain on the play. Second and goal from the 5. Maybe a loss of one there by Purdy. Brock in the pistol, one receiver each side. That's Hutchinson and Kohler. Rolling out to his left. Got the pump fake. Looking. He floats one. Brees Hall back in the end zone. That was Hutchinson made the catch. I think he was out of bounds. That right foot was just on the back end line. Purdy with a beautiful pump fake again, and Hutchinson's right foot just on the line. Just on the line there. Great effort from Hutchinson on the back line. It's a good call by the official there. So close. Third and goal. Trips receivers left. Brees Hall to Purdy's right. Purdy looking. Dumps underneath. Brees Hall inside the 1. Right on the goal line. You go for it again. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just inside the 1. Keep going. Give to Brees Hall, and he's not going to get there. The fourth down, a goal line stand from Oregon. I still like the call. I still like the call there. Oregon with the 4th down stop with their backs against the goal line, and they will take over on downs from about their own 2. They'll depend on the spot. That would have been a really funny time to line up like you were just going to give it to Brees Hall, and then they motion that lead blocker in, motion the fullback in, and then what you do is you have Brees Hall to the left or whatever. You have the fullback motion in to get that lead block, and then you do that little like 2-step thing, and then you just dump it to Dylan Sander over the top. I think that would have been funny there, but. Jaquan has never gotten a safety. Awful nice of Campbell to give him that opportunity. I agree. It would be pretty fun. I'd love a safety here. Run the safety play, Matt. Oregon should run that reverse again that lost him 10 yards Oh, this is the 50th annual Fiesta Bowl. That's awesome. That's awesome. Fun fact for a couple of you that are here. In high school, I went to Marshalltown High School here in Iowa. My senior year, we actually went to the Fiesta Bowl. Our marching band played in the Fiesta Bowl parade. We actually got to go to the Fiesta Bowl. They run play action out of the end zone, and it's over the head of the target. And we got some extra action here with Anthony Johnson and Johnny Johnson. 2nd and 10, Oregon, still from about their own 2. But yeah, I went to the Fiesta Bowl. It was the Ohio State Notre Dame Fiesta Bowl. 2nd and 10 for Oregon. They run another play action and an RPO slant, and this time it is caught out to the 14-yard line, so it'll be a first down Oregon. First and 10, Oregon from their own 14-yard line, following the goal line stand, still 14-7, Iowa State leading. Just a straight pass this time. This time he's got another completion out across the 30. Anthony Brown has been the quarterback here for Oregon for the last couple of plays. ESPN stream is glitching out here a little bit. Ball out to the 33-yard line, another play action, and this one off the hands of the receiver. It'll be 2nd and 10 again. So 2nd and 10 upcoming here again for Oregon. Again, Shuck not in the game. They're rolling with Brown at quarterback. 2nd and 10, Brown in the gun. Another pass. He's going over the middle again. Another good catch out at the 43, right at the first down marker. That was Horn in coverage. All right. Got enough for the first down, so that'll be another conversion there for Oregon. Out across the 40 to the 44. Brown still in the game at quarterback. Kyle Shuck not hurt, I don't believe, or at least they haven't mentioned anything. This time a run with Troy Dye, a shifty move in the backfield, and he picks up another first down for Oregon into Iowa State territory. Down close to the 40-yard line of Iowa State. And the Oregon offense rolling early aside from the turnover. A nice shifty move there from Troy Dye over getting by Orion Vance, who recovered the fumble. Did I say Troy Dye? I meant Travis Dye. 1st and 10 for the Ducks. In the gun, looking to pass. Throws near sideline. He's got another completion. Iowa State's defense having their way with the Iowa State defense. Brown in the gun, a play fake. Looking back over the middle, and it's got a completion inside the 20 to Pittman down to the 16-yard line, and Oregon in the red zone. First and 10, Oregon from the Iowa State 16. Brown still in at quarterback, in the gun. Read option up the middle inside the 10. Touchdown, Brown. Touchdown, Oregon. Man, oh man, oh man. Extra point up and good, and we've got a tie game once again here. And Oregon will get the ball to start the second half. Heacock's going to have to make some big adjustments here at halftime. I think he's capable of doing it, but something's got to change here. Oregon just having their way with the defense. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said this morning, I really thought Oregon would be able to move the ball here against us early. And I thought Oregon might be leading at halftime, something like 20 to 14, 20 to 17, 14 to 10, something like that. I did not expect them to be averaging 9 yards of play other than the drive that ended in a fumble. Big adjustments coming for the Iowa State defense. Has to come. Has to come. I would like to point out this game is already almost at halftime. $14 to 14 here. Iowa State's going to get the ball back. And if the first couple of drives have been anything, Iowa State's not going to score here before the half, but they really need to. Oregon does get the ball to start the second half. Iowa State started us off with a long touchdown drive. And it's got 3:17 to go 75 yards. Iowa State going to need that one really big play here if they want to score before the half. They've been very slow, methodical. Brock Purdy, 11 of 14, 93 yards and a score. Brock Purdy takes a snap from the gun, steps up in the pocket, gets away from pressure, and he'll slide down close to the 40, and a late flag comes in, and that'll be targeting. Late flag there as Purdy was sliding. I think this is going to be targeting. This is, I mean, Purdy slide. Yeah, that one's targeting. That one's targeting, unfortunately for Oregon. I mean, that's unfortunate, but unfortunately, I think Matatui's day is going to be done. Just a quick glance here. That's tied for Oregon's leading tackler. It's their co-leading tackler there. I mean, if Isheem Youngs was targeting, this is 100% targeting. Big difference being Matatia actually hit helmet to helmet, so it's even more so targeting. Another big key with this one is it was a quarterback in the slide, not a receiver falling. So Iowa State has had issues with scrambling quarterbacks. So we come back from break, and they have confirmed the targeting. Forcible attack to the head or neck injury, or the head or neck area. That's Isaac Slade Matatia. Brock Purdy play fake. They're going to take a shot this time. Back shoulder. Xavier Hutchinson makes the grab at the 16-yard line. A beautiful back shoulder throw and catch from Purdy to Hutchinson. And Iowa State in business under 3 minutes to go. That's their first big shot of the game. And Hutchinson, a beautiful back shoulder throw and catch. Breece Hall with the carry. Cyclones running tempo. Gets outside to the left inside the 10-yard line. It'll be about 2nd and 4-ish. Second and 3 here, just inside the 10-yard line for Iowa State. Brees Hall, 18 carries already. Nothing explosive yet. Gets it again running right. Pushes his way down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal, Iowa State. 2:09 to go. And Oregon might be thinking about doubling up here because Iowa State's going to score pretty quick. Another give to Brees Hall, running left. Plows his way close to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Iowa State. They marked him short. I thought for sure Brees Hall was in. And they will probably take a look at this if I had to guess. And that's right at the goal line. Very, very close there. Commentators seem to think he got in. I thought he got in originally, but after that second look, it looked really close. Oregon does call a timeout here with 1:45 to go. 2nd and goal, Iowa State. Boy, he is really close to the goal line. Take a look here. Ooh, that's really close. I think the play was going to stand whatever they called there. Purdy in the pistol inside the 1. Read option. Purdy keeps, pump fakes, and steps his way into the end zone. Brock Purdy keeps it, throws in a little pump fake for the ladies. Chicks dig the pump fake. On our ass alley. On to attempt the extra point. Snap, good hold down. Oregon brought pressure, but Assali's kick is good. Hate to see a kid's season end on that targeting play, but you know, if that's going to be the rule, you got to call it. And I hate the rule, and I hate that kid's season is going to end there. You know, shit sucks, but Iowa State will kick it off here. 1:44 to go. Another little pooch kick over the head, and Iowa State's got a chance to recover, and they do. Iowa State's got it on the kickoff. Iowa State. Iowa State's got it. It's Rory Walling. The kid they just put on scholarship, it's Rory Walling. Rory Walling. Rory Walling. Fresh off a scholarship. A huge play before the end of the half. uh, nope. Nope. That's a Rory Walling kickoff recovery. Rory Walling, fresh off a scholarship, gets down there. Rory damn Walling. Iowa State with a chance here with the ball at the Oregon 27-yard line. Brock Purdy in the pistol, play fake, rolling to his right, dumps it off Chase Allen. Near sideline, clocked out of bounds at the 19, and Iowa State picks up 8 on first down. Brock Purdy in the gun, give to Breece Hall, cuts it back right. He's got running room inside the 15 to the 10 to the 5. Brock Purdy or Breece Hall to the pylon, but he steps out of bounds just short. Breece Hall out of bounds at about the 2-yard line in Iowa State. First and goal again. Breece Hall just steps out of bounds inside the 2-yard line. He might have been able to dive for that, but I like that he kept possession of the ball. JB Hennesburg, how's it going, man? Yes, let's go, baby. What a play. Rory Walling setting it up. Brock Purdy in the gun, and Iowa State will call a timeout here with the play clock running down. Ball at the 1, a minute and a half to go. Iowa State looking to go up 2 scores yet again. 21-14 lead. Iowa State should have been doing this freaking kickoff the whole season. What a kick. I mean, that kick goes out of bounds every time. I mean, that ball bounces, 2 yards from the sideline. I mean, that's insane. That's insane that he got that bounce. I mean, he just sandwiched backspin that thing. Drops it in there. First and goal from the 1. Iowa State looking to go up 2 scores. A minute and a half to go in the half. Brock Purdy. Give to Breece Hall up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Breece Hall extends the Cyclones' lead 27-14. And Breece Hall and a couple of the Oregon players getting into it. Some words exchanged. Hey, let's just go to the sideline, boys. Get the points and let's keep playing, all right? Breece Hall pounds it in from a yard out. And that's why Rory Walling gets a scholarship. Connor Asali on for the extra point to make it a 14-point Iowa State lead. Snap good, hold down, and Asali's extra point up and good. It's 28-14. Did not expect this type of performance from Iowa State in the first half. at Coach Tom Manning, not Coach Tom Manning. I expect a pay raise in the form of many PlayStation 5s and Busch Light. Oh, man. What an end of the half for Iowa State. And now Oregon trails by 14. They will get the ball to start the second half, and they will get the ball here with 1:27 to go. On for the kickoff here. And this time we will kick it deep, or at least deeper. This one fielded again at about the 11. And a great special teams play there. 81. No name on the back of the jersey. I don't actually have any idea who that is. Great tackle there at about the 21. Anthony Brown staying in the game. Setting up the screen here. Blockers out in front. Out across the 30 to the 35, 40, 45, and pushed out of bounds close to midfield. Still 2 timeouts and gets out of bounds. And that's the second time today Iowa State's been got by a screen. It was Lawrence White finally got him out of bounds. False start here on the offensive line. Minute 14 to go. Still 2 timeouts. Clock stops on first downs and out of bounds. 1st and 15 following the false start. Ball at their own 44-yard line for Oregon following the big screen. Brown over the middle. He's got his man right on the sideline. I think he got the foot down. Johnny Johnson, a hell of a grab inside the 40, right on the sideline. A very nice catch if he got the foot down, and whew, that's a hell of a catch. What a toe tap. They are going to take a look at this, but That's a hell of a grab. Yeah, that look unless there's a bobble there, that looks like a catch at about the 39-yard line. That's a great catch. That's a really nice catch. And Tyler Shuck's been playing this whole season. Hey, nothing against Tyler Shuck, but man, this Anthony Brown kid, he's quite the quarterback. Brown stays in the game at quarterback at the 39-yard line of Iowa State. In the gun, quarterback draw, and Iowa State still no answer as he picks up about 8. Call on the field was confirmed, by the way. Not sure if I mentioned that. Oregon will get up to the line here, keeping both their timeouts. Short out route picks up a first down and a pickup of 3.5, maybe 4. It'll be 1st and 10, Oregon again. .43 seconds to go following the completion, getting out of bounds. Oregon still 2 timeouts, trailing 14. A hell of an offensive shootout so far in this game. Oregon with a couple mishaps, keeping them down by 14. Brown with time going end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown at the goal line. Datrone Young was in coverage, and Oregon strikes quickly again. Oh, no. Holding on Oregon will negate the touchdown. Wow. Points taken off, back 1st and 20 now from the Cyclone 37. Iowa State still only rushing 3. Brown taking another shot, and this time it's broken up. Receivers collided at the first down marker. It'll be 2nd and 20 following the incompletion. Two receivers right at the same spot, and Anthony Brown threw it there anyway. A lot of congestion there on the where that throw was headed. And receivers collided. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 20 from the 37-yard line. Oregon moving right to left. Trailing 14. Cyclones bring pressure. Brown goes over the middle, and Williams makes the grab at the 30. He's wrapped up there, and Oregon will burn their second timeout with 25 seconds to go. So 3rd down coming up here for Oregon. They've got 1 timeout and 25 seconds to work with. It'll be about 3rd and 12 here. Trailing 14, Oregon with the ball, and they will get it back at the start of the second half. Iowa State with a couple key plays in the game so far, most notably following a kickoff. Rory Walling recovers the kick as Oregon was unable to field it properly, setting up the most recent touchdown. Iowa State also forced a fumble deep in Oregon territory, but Oregon bend don't break forced the 4th and goal and got the goal line stand. Went 98 yards to the house. Or 98 yards to the end zone on a very quick drive in the ensuing possession. So a very, very entertaining football game so far. 3rd and 12 here for Oregon at the Iowa State 29-yard line. Iowa State showing pressure. They back out of it and bring 3. Jaquan Bailey hits him as he throws, going to the end zone. He's got a man open, but he's out of bounds and didn't come down with it anyway. And that'll be 4th and 12 Oregon with 19 seconds to go. And the field goal unit will come on. Jaquan Bailey got there right, or Will McDonald, got there right as the quarterback was throwing it. And Greg Eisworth got beat bad. And throw was just wide, and receiver couldn't make the grab anyway. And it'll fall incomplete. Will McDonald, a great play to force the incompletion. I'm going to say he forced it because I bet he doesn't miss that throw every time. 4th and 12, it'll be a 47-yard field goal, and that'll be a delay of game for Oregon. The kick was on its way, and it was good. There'll be a delay of game. Oregon does get the timeout instead of the delay of game. Oh, the Oregon kicker's long is 40, and he's on to attempt a 47-yarder. And he made it. I guess he's going to make it twice against us. This will be a 47-yarder. His career long is 40. Here with 19 seconds to go in the half. Now Iowa State will call a timeout and ice him. I'd like to see a stat on the Oregon kicker. Looks like he enjoys a good sea shanty unironically. What's wrong with a good sea shanty? Hello? What's wrong with a good sea shanty? I'd like a statistic on if icing the kicker actually works or not. So 4th and 12, Oregon on to attempt a 47-yard field goal to cut the deficit to 11 with 19 seconds to go in the half. Oregon's kicker's career long coming into the day was a 40-yarder. This will be a 47-yarder from the right hash. Snap good, hold down, kick is on its way, and he absolutely drained it. Naturally. So 13 seconds to go here. 28-17, Iowa State leading. And a pooch kick this time by Oregon. Fair catch called for and made at the 20-yard line. Brock Purdy comes out and they'll go ahead and take a knee here to end the first half. 28-17 Cyclones. A very exciting first half of football. If you're a fan of points, tune in. Oregon going up and down the field very quickly. Not a lot to be too frustrated about if you're Iowa State, other than the 98-yard, 14-point swing, which, I mean, this game could be 35-17 right about now. Imagine getting sentenced to 10 game days without Dr. Pepper. Yo, USAA. I love me some USAA insurance. Let's take a look at some stats here. I want to take a look here. All right. At the half, the point spread has moved to now -9.5 for Iowa State. I believe it closed at -6, and it was pretty much -4 for the last week and a half, basically since the game came out. First downs, Iowa State leads 19-15. Third down efficiency, Iowa State leads 6 of 9. Nice. To 0 of 1. Fourth down efficiency, Iowa State is 2 of 3. So Iowa State has gone for it the 3 times that they didn't convert a third down, and they've picked up 2. So they're basically 8 of 9 on third downs. Which is great, except for the one was on the 1 yard on the 1 yard line. Total yards, Iowa State leading 248-224. Again, the big difference, the one turnover for Oregon, although it's not really the turnover you would think it would be. Passing yards, Oregon does have a bit of an edge, 163-131. And rushing yards, Iowa State leads 117-61. Turnovers, Oregon has 1. I guess you could say 2, but, not really 2, but technically 2, but not really 2. If Iowa State forced a fumble at Oregon's 15-yard line, was unable to punch it in, of course, failing on fourth down from the 1 yard line. They also had the pooch kick that Oregon was unable to field properly. And Rory Walling, fresh off a scholarship, was able to fall on the football, and Iowa State got it right before the end of the half and extended the lead. Time sacked 0 for both teams. Good job so far today from both of the offensive lines. Penalties, Iowa State 1 for 5. It was a false start. And Oregon 3 for 30. Of course, the big one, the targeting call earlier in the first half. What was the guy's name? Oh, Yahoo doesn't have defensive stats. I tweeted about it. Don't worry. I got this. Slade Matotillas. Yeah, Slade Matotillas Day unfortunately ended early for Oregon. Hate that the kid gets ejected for that kind of a targeting call, but man. Hate to see a guy and have his season end like that. So fun fact, Iowa State, I mentioned this a little bit before the game, didn't really talk about it too much. Iowa State with a chance to send the Big 12 to a perfect 5-0 bowl season, which, I mean, we take that. Also, I'm hearing rumors that Urban Meyer is going to the Jags. I haven't seen any like official news, but man, what a double whammy that would be for Texas. Ian Rappaport actually tweeted out that the Jaguars have held off making a firm and final decision on Coach Doug Marrone, but sources say they will likely move on from him. Expect Urban Meyer to be a top target. And then tweeted shortly after, if Urban Meyer decides to stay retired, Ohio State coach Ryan Day is a potential target. So that I would say is bad for Iowa State. Because Ohio State would be the one school that I could think of that Matt Campbell would leave to go to. Fortunately, I think if Ryan Day does leave Ohio State, this is a good year for Iowa State to have that potential situation, because I don't think Campbell would leave fresh off a Fiesta Bowl appearance. Even if they lose today, I don't think he would leave fresh off of that. So if Ryan Day does leave, I would not expect Matt Campbell to leave to take that job after a Fiesta Bowl appearance. Hopefully Urban Meyer just goes there and we don't have to worry about it. But, you know. I had a friend ask me today, actually, what I thought Matt Campbell, what the percent chance was that Matt Campbell is a coach next year. I said like 95%, and the 5% is if Ohio State loses Ryan Day and he goes there, because that's the only team I can see him going to. I don't think he'd go to Michigan. I don't think he definitely wouldn't go to Texas. I feel like he's at a place now where he's succeeding in a place that, you know, doesn't normally succeed. And, you know, there's not a lot of pressure on him, to be perfectly honest, given Iowa State's history. There's no pressure on him. You know, if he goes 3-9 next year, it's, you know, it's Iowa State. So unless the only other situation I could see is if Dallas fired Mike McCarthy and they called him, maybe he would take that. But I for one am not worried about that. So I don't think Jerry Jones would fire his coach 1 year in. But, you know, who knows? Hopefully he just stays. Oh man. But yeah, honestly, if you're Iowa State, you are really happy with that half. There is like one play that you're not happy with. And that's a 4th and 1 call from the 1 yard line. You got Breece Hall, like you're not gonna pass up 4th and 1 when you got Breece Hall. If they make the play, they make the play. I think Texas A&M UNC is going to be a great game tonight. By the way, I will not be streaming for it, but if you guys want to watch a fun bowl game, I would think Texas A&M North Carolina is going to be a fun bowl game. Also, I want to ask the people in the chat here, what do you guys think about players opting out? Like, what are your thoughts on that? I want to, not necessarily for the season, right? I totally understand opting out for the season, right, with COVID and everything. But what are your thoughts on opting out of bowl games? Like, what are your thoughts on opting out of a bowl game? Whether that's because you're preparing for the draft or because COVID and you whatever. I just want to know what the thoughts are about that. I think that'll be a fun game tonight. Special message from PlayStation. Are they going to give every viewer a PlayStation 2? I would take a PlayStation 2, to be perfectly honest. Oh, Spider-Man. Yo, Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Yo, Gran Turismo 7. Deathloop. Oh god. What is this? Returnal. Okay. So, Demon Souls. I heard about that one. Ghostwire. That one looks interesting. It's like some weird like hacker game, like Watch Dogs. Oh, Ratchet and Clank. Let's go. Give me Ratchet and Clank all day, every day. Godfall. Never heard of that one. Yo, Sackboy. Yo, from Little Big Planet. Let's go. Destruction All Stars. Okay. NBA 2K21. Cold War. Black Ops Cold War. Village Resident Evil. Never been a big Resident Evil person. A lot of people really enjoy the series though. I've just never been a big fan of it. For a really quick first half, last 3 minutes or so took a while. Yo, it's Conor McGregor against someone. Poirier. I'll be honest. I don't care about boxing or MMA or UFC or any of that. Yo, the Masters. Ohio State versus Bama. Bruh, progressive. You can't do this to me. Turning into our parents. Bro, who doesn't know how to open a PDF? Oh, hey, it's this commercial. Hey, it's this commercial. It's the one with the freaking auditor that was like in the military and he trains to fuck people up. Yo. So in the trailer, the guy, it's for the movie Nobody, by the way. But in the trailer, the guy's like holding a gun and he says, "Give me the damn kitty cat bracelet." And I want to know how many takes that took to film that. I want to know how many run throughs that took to get to that. Brees Hall now has 8 games with multiple rushing touchdowns. That's tied for the most in a season in Big 12 history since 1996. He ties Joseph Randall, Daniel Thomas, and Ricky Williams. Notably not on that list, Adrian Peterson. Sorry, was I not supposed to mention that? My bad. Yo, it's a Woj bomb. All right, that ESPN app was pretty good, but like ESPN sucks. So that ESPN app commercial was pretty good though. I'll give him that. So I got that Brees Hall stat from ESPN Stats and Info. There's a bunch of Iowa State fans like, if only it was a full season. And one of them, can we get that South Dakota game back on the schedule real quick? In a shortened season, no less. If only it was a full season. Yeah, no kidding, man. And yet he got beat out in the Heisman voting by Najee Harris. I think they're pretty clearly the best two backs right now in college football, but I suggest doing the thing where they kick and recover the ball here to start the half. Yeah, that'd be funny. Iowa State time of possession 21 and a half minutes to 8.5 minutes for Oregon. Wow. Ooh, Mario Cristobal apparently said that we would see both quarterbacks as an audition for next year. So that's interesting. Another deeper kickoff fielded at the 8th. That's actually the deepest kick so far for Iowa State. A good return out to the 25 to the 30, and he's taken down there on the far sideline. Oregon working left to right here to start the second half. So, 3-year starter at Boston College. I did not know that about Thomas Brown. Or Anthony Brown. Sorry, not Thomas Brown. Tyler Shuck Anthony Brown. Play fake on the run pass option and out close to midfield. Aishim Young with a touchdown saving tackle out close to midfield. Iowa State, no answer for the RPO yet. Mike Rose came in and he jumped up to try to knock it down, but a good throw there from Brown. Brown play action rolling to his right, throws it near sideline, juggled and incomplete. Datrone Young on coverage. That was Pittman. Could not come down with it. Looked like he had a chance at it. Just could not secure it there on the sideline. 2nd and 10 coming for the Oregon Ducks. 28-17 ball game here in the third quarter. Oregon has moved the ball very quickly down the field. Iowa State been more of a long drive, controlling, efficient game. Oregon relying more on the bigger plays, particularly on run pass options. Iowa State has not defended that well thus far. Carry to Travis Dye up the middle. Picks up a couple here. It'll be 3rd and 6 coming for the Oregon Ducks. Just across midfield at the Iowa State 48-yard line. Third and 6 for the Ducks. Anthony Brown with the ball at the Cyclones 47-yard line. Quick screen near sideline. Not a lot of room. Iowa State all over it. Mike Rose, Aishim Young, and Will McDonald all over that one. And this could be the first punt of the game here. And Iowa State's defense holds just across midfield. Punt team does come onto the field, 4th and 7. I would watch for a fake here. This doesn't feel like it'd be a very, very common fake punt spot. And I don't know if Tom Snee can do anything with fake punts, but I'd watch a fake punt here. He does get the kick away. and it sails into the end zone for a touchback. And Iowa State will get the ball with their first drive of the second half. Good stand by the Iowa State defense. Aisheem Young with the touchdown saving tackle and the run pass option. And the defense holds for the first punt of the game. I don't know what John Haycock does at halftime with the defense, but I would love to be in that locker room. I would love to know what Haycock tells the boys at halftime. I don't know if they just go. They just go over film for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or whatever it is. They just look at film. Can Iowa State stay hot here in the second half, or will Oregon come up with a stop of their own on defense? Cardinals wide receiver Christian Kirk placed on the COVID/reserve list ahead of their game against the Rams. Yo, it's Mike Golick. Again, I think the offensive play style here should be the same thing. Heavy dose of Breece Hall, just keeping him involved in the offense, both on dump off screens and in the run game, and just keeping Brock Purdy comfortable. Starts out here in the pistol, give to Breece Hall running right out across the 25 to the 26. Iowa State taking over after the touchback punt, so pick up a 6 to the 26. And here we go. Oh, Mike Golick gets a cake. Oh, it blends into the green screen. Oh, that's awesome. Brock Purdy, a play fake, throwing for Hutchinson, but incomplete. Oh, Mike Golick almost drops the cake. He's just eating it like he's holding it in his hands. He's just bending over and taking bites out of it. 3rd and 4 here to start the second half for the Cyclones following the incompletion. Purdy on a rollout to his left, tried to throw back across his body, trying to hit Hutchinson. A little too far out in front, and falls incomplete. 3rd and 4 from the 26-yard line. Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Breece Hall in the backfield to Purdy's right. Purdy underneath to Hutchinson, makes one man miss, cuts upfield, and he's got a first down to the 31-yard line. Xavier Hutchinson, a big reception, catch and run. Didn't pick up a lot of yardage, but got enough for the first down to keep the chains moving. Iowa State now 7 of 10 on 3rd down. It's 1st and 10 here from the 31-yard line. Purdy in the pistol, gives to Kandawangu, running left this time, fighting forward, picks up 9 out to the 40-yard line. Kandawangu, his first big carry of the game, goes for 9. Second and 1 here. Nwangu stays in the game at running back to Purdy's left. One receiver split out wide left. That's Hutchinson. 3 tight ends in the game, as typical for Iowa State. Another carry for Kandawangu, hesitates and then fights forward out across the 45-yard line with a quick burst of speed. Kandawangu with some good carries here to start the third quarter. Brees Hall over 20 carries, out to 23. And Nwangu, the senior, redshirt senior, picking up some valuable yards here. Stays in the backfield to Purdy's left on this 1st and 10. 2 receivers right, 1 left. They'll give it to him again, running right. Kandawangu, a burst of speed across midfield down to the 45-yard line of Oregon. And another 9-yard gain for Nwangu. This time, Brees Hall with the carry back in the game, fights forward, keeps those legs churning to the 40-yard line in a pile. And Brees Hall picks up 5. 1st and 10, Cyclones down to the Oregon 40. First and 10, Cyclones from the Oregon 40-yard line. Brees Hall in the game. Quick play fake. Purdy, a deep drop, floats one far sideline and looking for Hutchinson, but incomplete. And that's one Purdy, you hate to see him throw that falling away, but he had the arm strength that time to get it out. And 2nd and 10 now for the Cyclones. Love seeing the snow outside. It's not currently snowing, but love to see it. Brock Purdy in the gun, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Quick screen, Xavier Hutchinson. Not a lot of room, and Hutchinson not much doing. And Chase Allen, a little slow to get up. Thibodeau, first time we've really called his name today. Got out there quick in a hurry and shut down the screen. Hutchinson, not a lot of room to work with there. So 3rd and 10 coming for the Cyclones here. They've converted 7 of their 10 third downs, as well as 2 of those 3 fourth downs. Should be interesting to see what the Cyclones go with here. Cyclones spread it out, 2 receivers each side. Oregon bringing pressure. Purdy escapes, pumps, and he's eventually brought down. First sack of the game. Scott with the sack, and that is a big dude. Jordan Scott. That man be looking like me, but with extra meat on him. The big man. So Iowa State will punt it. It's their first punt. Joe Rivera, usually been pretty good for the Cyclones this season. He'll look to pin Oregon deep. Joe Rivera punts it. Fair catch called for at the 14, and they muffs it, and Iowa State recovers at the 14-yard line. It hit off one of the Oregon defenders, and Iowa State recovers at the 14. It's Gary Vaughn. Iowa State managed to play the one team with worse special teams than them. Very reminiscent of the Iowa game last year. It goes off of number 2's helmet, and Gary Vaughn jumps on it, and Iowa State's got the ball in business again. Iowa State found the one team in the country with a worse special teams unit than them. New year, new special teams. Let's go, baby. Iowa State found the one team in the country with a worse special teams. No one has a better special teams in 2021 than Iowa State. Yeah, no kidding. 1st and 10 Cyclones from the Oregon 14-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his right. They'll give it to him running left. Fighting forward. Broke a tackle, but only picks up about 3 down to the 11. Inching closer. Breece Hall inching ever closer to that 100-yard game. He's at 99 They run a jet touch pass to Tariq Milton, and nobody fooled by that one on the Oregon defense. Big loss on the play. It'll be a 3rd and long here for the Iowa State offense. It's Darren. I want to blame Darren Wilson for that, but that's a rough spot to be in. A big, yeah, yeah. That's my reaction right now. Black Panther. I don't know what's going on. Our special teams is playing well. Oregon's is playing bad. 3rd and 12. Brock Purdy scrambles out. Tried to find Jarrell Brock on the screen. Oregon all over it. It's 4th and 12, and Iowa State will kick a field goal here. So 4th and 12, Ass Alley will come on to attempt a 33-yarder. Just inside the right hash. It looked like Oregon jumped. They almost got a piece of it, but the extra point is good. The kick is good. I cannot talk. Congrats on your Crimson Tide, by the way, the other day, Black Panther. A massive win over Notre Dame. Headed to the championship game against Ohio State. Oh man, Black Panther, you could not have expressed my thoughts right now. Internally, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to, trying to be calm here, but 31-17 here. Iowa State leading the Fiesta Bowl. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Kick down to the 5-yard line, returned by Oregon. Big return out across the 35 and shoved out of bounds at the 40. So we get Bama and the Buckeyes in the national championship game. That's Monday, January 11th. I might stream for that. We'll have to see. I might stream for that, though. Dun, 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 dun. So Oregon here with the ball, trailing by 14 points. Brown still in the game at quarterback, rolling out to his right under pressure, and he throws it away. Will McDonald was all over him there in the backfield. Second and 10 here from the 41-yard line. Looking far sideline. He's going to throw it there, and it's dropped close to midfield. It'll be 3rd and 10 here for Oregon. Third and 10 here for Oregon. From the 41-yard line, they need the Iowa State 49. Iowa State brings pressure this time. A delayed blitz over the middle. They got a completion, but it'll be about 3 yards short. It'll be 4th down here for Oregon. Quarterback wants to go, and offense will stay out on the field, it looks like. Oh, Mario Cristobal sends the punting unit out. The offense for Oregon clearly frustrated, wanted to go for it. Tariq Milton deep to receive, standing at about his own 10. And the punt is away. Tariq Milton makes the fair catch at about the 11-yard line. And Iowa State's defense forces the punt. Gets the ball back to the offense. Great 3 and out forced by the defense. The only thing so far about this game that I did not correctly predict is I did not think Iowa State would get off to as fast of a start as they did. I thought they'd roll in the second half, not the first half. But hey, seems like a good time for a 6-minute, 89-yard drive to go up 3 scores. Yeah, for sure. Colorado State was down at 26 points and came back and beat San Diego State 70-67. Wow. That's a basketball game right there. What a fun one. At 6.5 minutes here to go in the third, Iowa State's still up 14. It's a 31-17 ball game. Defense has perked up here in the second half. They forced 2 punts, the most recent of which on a 3-and-out. First and 10, Iowa State. They've got the ball at their own 11-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun, one receiver each side. Kaneda Wangu starts the game in the backfield, and he slithers forward, picks up about 3. Most league wins in school history. Matt Campbell's second. He's one behind Dan McCarney, and he's coached 6 fewer years. Brock Purdy in the pistol, one receiver each side. They play fake. Purdy stepping to his left, floats one downfield. He was looking for Darren Wilson, and he throws it away. 3rd and 7. Much better defense so far in this half by both teams. Oregon able to get pressure on Brock Purdy here in the second half, and also doing much better coverage downfield in that mid-range jumper sort of area, that 4 to 8 yard range. Oregon doing a lot better in coverage. 3rd and 7 here, Iowa State from their own 14-yard line. 4:35 to go in the third quarter. Brock Purdy got Oregon to jump. It's a free play. Steps up, dumps it off to Jarrell Brock, and he's cut down, but he's got the first down. Well played by Brock Purdy. And this should be a free play. Iowa State should decline this penalty. Offsetting penalties, a hold on, I believe that's Ramos. It was Ramos, the right tackle. What? That's a terrible call. 3rd and 7 here from the 14-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. I'm looking Charlie Kohler here the whole way. Oregon bringing pressure. Purdy floating one far or near sideline, and he overthrows this man Kohler. That's a terrible holding call. That's an atrocious holding call. Line drive kick from Joe Rivera met at the 41-yard line. That was Rory Walling again on the tackle. That was a terrible holding call. First and 10 Oregon from their own 43-yard line. Tyler Shuck back in the game. They run it with Dye. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Another run is with Dye. He goes left side. Datron Young on the stop. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback keeper, Ishim Young missed a tackle. Would have had him short of the first down. Oh, ball came out again. Iowa State's got it. Ball came out late, and I think Iowa State jumped on it. Iowa State's got it. Second turnover of the day for the Iowa State defense. Orion Vance was on it again. I believe that's Eisworth that stripped it. Sorry, I've been focusing on seeing what the play was. Oh, that ball's definitely out. Oh, for sure that ball's out. Still under review, but this most recent shot here that they're showing, maybe it was that ball's already out. Official about to make the call here. This should stand as Iowa State's second fumble. And the call in the field does stand. Iowa State, their second turnover of the game. And Iowa State will have the ball close to midfield, looking to really get some points here. Very good defense so far from both teams here in the second half. Iowa State with the ball at their own 43-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun, two receivers right, one left. Now Dylan Sainer motions right to left. Brees Hall to Purdy's right in the backfield. He'll keep it, and he'll only pick up one. Second down and 9 coming up for the Cyclones. Brock just turned 21. Hey, crack open a colon with the boys, Brock. Second and 9 here from the 44-yard line. Darren Wilson in the game at receiver, motions out wide right. Give is to Brees Hall up the middle, and that'll put Brees over 100 yards. He picks up 5. It'll be 3rd and 4. Third and 5 coming up here for the Cyclone offense. Let's take a look here. Well, we got Brock Purdy in the gun. Brees Hall in the game, as well as Tariq Milton in the backfield. Oregon bringing pressure. Quick throw out to Tariq Milton, and a great tackle at midfield. Jamal Hill, a great tackle, and it'll be 4th down, and Iowa State will punt it again. Fair catch called for and made at the 14-yard line. Nothing doing for either offense. .32 seconds to go here in the third. Oregon with the ball back, trailing 31-14, or 31-17, excuse me, trailing by 14. Shuck in the game at quarterback again for the Ducks. They've rotated quarterbacks for the game. Quick throw, and DJ Johnson runs over Anthony Johnson, but steps out of bounds after 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Second and 2, Shuck in the gun. Give is to Die, and nothing doing. Mike Rose and Orion Vance on the stop. Picks up half a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 1. End of the third quarter, Iowa State leads at 31-17, a very boring third quarter after a very exciting first half. 4's up, 15 minutes to go. Very boring second half, but I you know, fourth quarter, baby. Let's go. 15 minutes. Let's do it. Close this puppy out. Four's up. So 3rd and 1 coming for Oregon here. Now moving right to left. Brown is back in the game at quarterback. Shuck was in the game the first 2 plays of the drive, but Brown in the game. They'll give it to the back, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. Jaquan Bailey and Orion Vance. Jake Hummel in to finish the job, and it's another 3 and out for the Cyclone defense. Fourth down coming for Oregon, and the punt team will come back on again as we start the fourth quarter with a tremendous stop. Punt is away. Tariq Milton deep to receive. He's going to let it bounce, and it'll take a really good Oregon bounce inside the 25, down at the 23-ish yard line. 14:08 to go, and Iowa State will get the ball back. Yo, they're playing Juicy Wiggle. Everybody was moving, grooving, girls. Like your grandpa's riddle. I asked them what they doing, and they said Juicy Wiggle. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Purdy throws, finds Chase Allen out across the 30. He picks up 9 out to the 32-yard line. Iowa State goes back to the tight ends, picks up a solid gain. Second and 2, they say. They'll give it to Breece Hall, who's met in the backfield, nothing doing. He loses 3, so Hall's still at 100 yards. So 3rd and 5 here for Iowa State. Iowa State will snap the ball here under 13 minutes to go. Purdy takes a snap, straight drop. There's a flag down. Oh my God. So 3rd and 10 now. I don't know how you call false start on everyone, but Brock Purdy looking far sideline. He's got his man Kohler for a first down and a pickup of 12 out to the 35-yard line. Charlie Kohler. False start everyone. He said false start all 11 players. So you mean the center snapped it and everybody went. Ooh, Charlie Kohler, nasty route. So 1st and 10 following the 12-yard pickup from Charlie Kohler. Give is to Breece Hall, running left. He trips up in the backfield, but stays on his feet and fights forward for a pickup of 6. Breece Hall. Pickup of 6 after he was tripped up in the backfield. Breece Hall kept his balance, put that hand in the ground and stay up. Awesome play from Breece Hall to pick up 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now for the Cyclone offense. Ball at their own 40-yard line. Cyclones chewing that clock, already down to 11 and a half minutes to go, going back to what worked in the first half. Another give to Breece Hall. He'll hesitate. He only picks up about a yard on this one. It'll be 3rd and 3. But Iowa State will burn the clock under 11 minutes. Third and 3. 10:50 to go. Brock Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And a false start on the right guard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. If we have another false start, I'll punt a puppy. 3rd and 8 from their own 36-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. 3 receivers right, none to the left. Purdy steps out of pressure. Now moves to his right, gets out of it, and Brock Purdy's got room to run, and he's going to dive for the first down. What a play from Brock Purdy. First and 15 following another false start penalty. Give is to Breece Hall running right. He's got room across midfield to the 45 and bowling his way down to the Oregon 41-yard line. And Breece Hall picks up 20 on first and 15. Dylan Sainer, a good seal-off block there in the hole. Let's get it, boys. So first and 10, down close to 9 minutes to go here. Iowa State looking to put this one away. Snap, play fake. Low throw, juggled by Joe Skates and incomplete. I think he would have been down when he caught it. It looked like his right knee was down anyway, but unable to hold it. And it'll be second and 10. That's one Joe Skates you got to catch. Second and 10. Give is to Kene Nwangu running right side, and he picks up another first down. Pickup of 11. Kene Nwangu. Another really nice run from him. He's been big today, coming in for relief of Breece Hall a couple times. Breece Hall now checks back into the game. First and 10, Iowa State. The clock keeps churning, now down to 8.5 minutes. Darren Wilson in motion. Brock Purdy takes a snap. Give is to Breece Hall running up the middle. Not much doing. Picks up about 2. And they'll now churn that clock under 8 minutes. Second down and 8. Iowa State up 14, churning that clock away. The 7:50 to go in the game. Give is to Breece Hall. Picks up about another 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. 7.5 minutes to go, and Iowa State can run the clock under 7. Dun 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 dun. Speaking of that music, who is your MVP of the game? I'm gonna say Brock. Purdy underneath to Chase Allen. picks up 5. It'll be 4th and 2. I'm going to go with Brock. However, I'm also going to say Rory Walling because I love him. Because that play he made was awesome. But I'm going to say Brock Purdy. He's been phenomenal today. Connor Asali on to attempt this kick as Chase Allen was about 2 yards short. This would make it a 17-point game, which would be 3 scores here with 6:18 to go. Asali, it's a 39-yarder dead center. Snap good, hold down. Asali's kick is up, and he got it. Connor Asali makes it a 3-possession game, 34-17. I'm gonna give MVP to Brock Purdy right now. I would say Breece Hall is also up there, but I just love Rory Walling. So, but there's been a ton of guys that have stepped up, But I'm gonna go with Purdy. Although tough to go against Breece Hall. It's been a lot of guys that have stepped up. Orion Vance has had an excellent game. Mike Rose has had an excellent game. Aishim Young has had an excellent game coming back after missing the Big 12 championship game after that ejection. Lot of guys have stepped up today. I'd say the offensive line is last in that list of who is the MVP. A lot of guys have stepped up today. Trace Sermon. On for the kickoff. 6:11 to go here. Iowa State up 34-17 in the Fiesta Bowl. Kickoff fielded at about the 7 or 8 yard line, far sideline. Makes a move at the 20, stumbles out across the 30 to the 32 yard line. Another good return for Oregon. Iowa State is 1 yard away from this game being 41-10. God, Iowa State is a yard from this being a 31-point game. Unreal. Dun, dun, dun. So 1st and 10, Shuck back in the game at quarterback. Ball at the 31. Shuck takes a snap. Quick throw left side. Greg Eisworth on the stop. Pickup of about 4 or 5. Under 6 minutes to go now, 5:45 to go in the game. Shuck takes a snap. Looking far side, steps up. Now he's going to run for it. Orion Vance misses a tackle, and he's brought down by Jake Hummel a yard across the marker. And he picks up the first down. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, bro. It's the first time that Shuck's parents have seen him play this year. God, that sucks. Frick you, Pac-12, for not allowing fans. Shuck steps up and almost intercepted. Missed his running back out of the backfield, and Mike Rose was there. He's lucky he missed him high and not high and left and not just left. Shuck in the gun, 2nd and 10, 5:16 to go. Takes a snap. Cyclones rushing only 3. Steps and fires, and he's got his man across midfield inside the Iowa State 40, close to the 35. Mike Rose on the stop. Shuck takes a snap, 4:52 to go in the game. Will McDonald gets the sack off the edge. Will McDonald finally gets himself a sack. I need a picture of Thanos saying "I am inevitable," but with Will McDonald's face on it. 10.5 sacks for the kid. Shuck steps up in the pocket, now throws far sideline, and Datrone Young is there on the stop. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 35-yard line for Oregon. 10.5 sacks for Will McDonald. 10.5. Man is going to be all over that Jaquan Bailey record that was set earlier this season. Timeout called by Iowa State, 3rd and 6. Sorry, I believe I said 3rd and 8 earlier. 3rd and 6 coming. Will McDonald a little slow to get up actually on this 3rd and 6 play, and Iowa State burns a timeout. Get him off the field. All right. Do not attempt. Do not attempt. They show like a moon, like Jeep rover thing going over a crater on the moon. I don't think most people have to worry about not attempting that. I want Deckers. Third and 6, they're going to run it with Dye, and Greg Eisworth and Will McDonald bring him down short. So 4th and 4 coming up for Oregon. They'll go for it here with 3.5 to go. Ball at the 33-yard line. They need the 27 or 28. Shuck throws over the middle, and it's intercepted by Mike Rose. Mike Rose gets his pick out to the 41-yard line, and Mike Rose will end the game. He was tied for first among linebackers with 4 picks. And that'll do it. Mike Rose. Matt Campbell, first one to meet him on the sideline. Guys, we're actually gonna win the fucking Fiesta Bowl. Unbelievable. I cannot believe we're about to win the Fiesta Bowl. Dude, I'm so fucking happy right now. God, it's just incredible. Mike Rose, that's my man right there. Brock Purdy still in the game, in the gun. Kane Wangu to his left. They'll give it to Kane. Running left side out to the 45, picks up 3. Clock will run under 3 minutes. Second and 7. Cyclones at the 45. Brock Purdy in the gun. Kane Wangu to his right. Give his to Nwangu. He'll cut it upfield out to midfield. It'll be 3rd and 2 here with 2.5 minutes to go. Oregon will call a timeout here. It's their second of the half. Third and 2 here. 2:26 to go. Third and 2. Cyclones just across midfield. 2:26 to go. Brock Purdy in the gun. They'll give it to Brees Hall. He'll run left side. He'll pick up the first down, and we'll be able to run it out. Iowa State. 2:21 to go. I believe Oregon called their last time out there. No, they did not. Clock is rolling. Brees Hall with the carry running left. He'll pick up about 2 more. Man. Man, I just can't. I cannot wait to see that Gatorade bath. 2nd and 7 here. Minute 42 to go. Oregon burned their last time out there to stop the clock. Give to Nwangu up the middle. Kene Nwangu fighting forward, picks up about 5. Oregon now out of timeouts, a minute and a half to go. Iowa State can run it under a minute. Hoping to see a Ford Fiesta pop out of the cooler. third and 2 here, Iowa State. Give is to Nwangu. Fights forward, and he gets the first down, and that'll do it. That'll do it. Kene Nwangu picks up the first down on 3rd and 2. Jaquan Bailey, and I didn't see who the other player was, have secured the Gatorade bath. And it was, I believe that's Isaiah Lee. Blake Clark got a little bit of it, giving him a hug. Rory Walling and Peterson also ready to dump him again. And that with that snap, that'll do it. Iowa State takes home the Fiesta Bowl trophy. They win it 34-17. They force 4 turnovers plus a pooch kick recovery. So really 5 if you wanted to call it that. Alexa, play Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond on Amazon Music.
What an unbelievable performance by the offense in the first half, by the defense in the second half. I actually probably can't play this, so. But just know I'll be blaring it and Juicy Wiggle all night as Iowa State takes down the Pac-12 champs Oregon Ducks 34-17 in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl in Phoenix, Arizona. Brock Purdy and Matt Campbell, a big hug. Blake Clark got part of the Gatorade bath there at the end. And I'm gonna end the stream here a little bit early, so I can go celebrate with some friends of mine and just take all this in. Man, it's been a hell of a ride this season from that week one performance to now. Man, it's been a hell of a ride. I will see you guys tomorrow. The Packers look to close it out and secure the number 1 seed in the NFC, secure the only bye. Iowa State secures the undefeated postseason for the Big 12. They secure their 3rd 9-win season in school history. Man, I can't. Oh, man. Man, going from all that shit for the last decade and a half of being a Cyclone fan to now. Can't wait to see what next year has in store. I hope all of you guys had a happy new year. I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Bears, Packers, week 17. Man, I got nothing else to say, man. Speechless. Five star culture versus 5-star players, man. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Packers, Bears. Hopefully secure that number 1 seed. I'm going to go cry like a baby and celebrate a New Year's 6 bowl win. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a hell of a season. Go Cyclones. See you guys next time. Peace out.